What's up guys, it's Joshua Barker here once again with another video, and today I have another Beaterbox for you guys. This box is $450 shipped and $450 plus $50 shipped, so a total of $500. You guys will see that negative $500 on the counter right now. And then if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and then check out my Instagram at Resell Supply Incorporated. That's where you can find all these shoes. I am 90% done with my website, so you should be seeing that in the next few weeks, so make sure you keep a lookout. I plan on doing some cool things, so go follow me on Instagram so you guys can be notified when I do officially release the website, and I'll make sure to let you guys know in my upcoming videos. I will also be at Sneaker Fest this Saturday. I'll be vending there, so if you guys are there, come say what's up. Would love to talk and we'll chat it up, and maybe you guys can buy something from me. But with that being said, let's just get right into this box. So I'm gonna do the same thing as I normally do. I'm gonna cut the box open, and then I'll give you guys that first sneak peek. This box looked like it was slightly open based off of the tape, but it didn't look like it was tampered with or anything like that. So hopefully there's something good in there. Let's get into it. Okay, $500, as I said, I spent on this box, and it looks like we have 6 pairs all with box, which is super cool. One thing that's a little nerve-wracking is I do see a size 15, and these boxes look huge, but you're getting a $500. It's a $500 box, so I'm sure there's some good stuff. So this is a size 15 Air Jordan 1 Mid. Yikes, I have no idea what these are. These are some crazy colorway Jordan Mid, and they are worn. That is unfortunate. Hopefully they go for some money, but this is definitely a crazy colorway of, it just says Jordan all over the place, and it has these pink. It gives me a little bit of like a South Beach, like kind of like what the, I don't even know. Maybe it is kind of like a what the theme. But it is split in half, as you guys can see, from that red and green. And then this person actually put pink and black laces. Soles are pretty dirty, but I think if I wipe these down, these will be super clean. Jumpman is still fully intact on both pairs. Creasing, very minimal, but that is the first pair, size 15. And one thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to look at the prices of these shoes and show you guys kind of like what I do when I kind of evaluate these shoes, because I know a lot of people say I price things high, and yes, I do price some of these shoes pretty high, but the reason for that is that a lot of times I try to stay in between, like in the middle of all the worn section, and then for brand new pairs, a lot of times I put exactly what is on StockX, because StockX and GOAT, because I will list it for sometimes a little bit more than that or a little bit under. So right now I'm looking up this pair. It looks like it's called the Overprint Logos Air Jordan 1 Mid, and dead stock, there is no dead stock, but the last sale is around $215. In other sizes it's around 200 bucks. So I'm gonna assume these are in the 160, maybe 170 range. Obviously I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth as I go into these shoes a little bit more, and when I edit this video, I'll have like a specific and actual price point depending on how clean I'm able to clean them up. This next one is an Air Jordan 9, and once again in a size 15. Rough, but you can never go wrong. Size 15. What are these called? I know they have a specific name, and I can't think of the name of it. And I figured that in this video I would probably not know a lot of the shoe names, just because they're cheaper pairs and pairs that I really don't see often, which is pretty cool for me. I like getting those pairs, but at the same point, it's called Dream It, Do It, and they are the size 15. There is a used pair for $120. It looks like these are pretty much in the similar condition. Actually a little less wear. These have a little bit less wear, from what I understand. Yeah, definitely have a lot less wear than the pair that's on GOAT. So I'd assume these are probably in the 150 range as well. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on how I clean them up. Once again, they do have a little bit of dirty soles. dream it, do it. I should have just read right here. It says it right there on the tongue. But these are a size 15. They're really big. If you're a size 15, let me know. I can never sell size 15, but hey, we have pairs, and these are pretty good ones. And once again, $500 box. I can't complain. We have another giant box. It looks like it's in the Jordan 12 box, which is exactly what it is. And these are Jordan 12 size 15 once again. And then these are the alternate gym reds. I opened it up really quickly, and these are in pretty good condition. Size 15, but great condition. Looks like this came from the same people, or same person, because they taped their insoles. But this is a great pair to get. Jordan 12s usually do pretty well for me. Obviously, I don't know about size 15, but we'll see what happens, and I'm sure that there's some value. And I think that right here in just these 3 pairs, we definitely have near our value. The only thing here is that these pairs are going to take a while to sell, just because I do not have a size 15 market. But let's see where they're at on stock, or on GOAT. So size 15, brand new, 420 with a damaged box. There's a used pair for 300. I do not believe they will sell at that. I probably will price near that. So I would, and usually what I do is I try to beat the lowest ask if my pair is a little bit cheaper there. This pair is definitely worn probably a little bit more than this pair, so I'd probably put this around, I don't know, 250 on GOAT, 260 on GOAT, and then see where offers as time goes on. I'll take offers and start lowering my price a little bit. But why not? For me, the idea is I want to make the maximum value out of every single one of these boxes. I don't want to kind of lowball myself. I know sometimes some of the YouTubers I look or I watch that do beater boxes, or that I know of, they price low because they want to move quicker, which is something that I'm starting to learn a little bit more, kind of doing that, mixing it up a little bit, and kind of understanding that I need to move my stuff quick, and maybe I should take less margins for each of these boxes and sell them quicker and not make as much, and then reuse that money. So it just really depends on how things work out. This next pair, once again, is a size 15. This is an Air Jordan 1, and this is that Silver Japan. These used to be the Silver Anniversaries, but they made it a new one, and it's like the Silver Japan. This is a pretty good pair. It's a Jordan 1. Not much to say about this. This pair is super lightly worn, maybe once or twice at most. Size 15 once again. I don't see any flaws, and especially because this is a new buck, it does usually get really dirty, and these are in super good condition for both pairs. And as you guys can see right there, it's pretty white. The soles, I literally will just wipe these down and they will be perfect and ready to be sold. And who knows, maybe they'll sell at these upcoming events if I decide to bring them. I'm leaving a lot of my pairs at home. I'm trying to bring more of the hype instead, because a lot of times I don't I bring all my stuff, and a lot of people like walk past my table because it's just so cluttered. So I'm trying to reduce that by bringing just mainly the hype and the stuff that everybody wants. A lot of times that's what you see at the shows. And this is in a size 15. The lowest ask on these brand new is $215. These are used. These are going to be somewhere under $200, but they are super clean. So I could see them being at like $190, $180, depending on what I look at when I look into like eBay and different other areas that I look at to make sure to price my shoes. Next one we have is the Nmd Xr One Pk. This one looks to be in dead stock, and hopefully. These are in a size 11, which is a pretty good size. It is Adidas, and as you guys know, as SB Mitch says, he hates Adidas, and I agree, especially in some of these beater boxes. They are easier to move because of the fact that they are dead stock, but the thing is they are Adidas, and sometimes they just don't really go for much money. So this one is called the Nmd Xr One Pk Vintage White, and in a size 11, brand new. They say they have a $375 lowest ask. I'm gonna check StockX because these are brand new as well, and I'll probably list them up on each site. One thing, kind of like some hidden knowledge that I do, is a lot of times look at GOAT and StockX, and a lot of times you'll see that sometimes GOAT has higher prices than StockX, like significantly higher. And I do that all the time because in this scenario right here, you'll see that StockX has them at 165, but GOAT has them at 375. Some people, for some reason, don't look at both sites and they just buy on GOAT or buy on StockX, and sometimes they're paying a lot higher. So if you want to like start maximizing your value, I do highly suggest looking at both markets and placing a little bit lower than the current ask. So right now it's at 375. Do I think it's going to sell at 375? Maybe, but sometimes people do buy them at 375 because they didn't check both marketplaces. I do list on both sides, on both StockX and GOAT, but if you can make a little bit more money on GOAT, then why not list it there and vice versa, because sometimes it's the opposite. StockX is cheaper. But that is the next pair. This box is really good so far. I'm not super happy with the size 15, but I also can't complain because of the fact that they are Jordans and easier to move, but size 15 is just a giant shoe. This next one is a Tubular Doom Pk. The last time I got a pair of these, I still can't move them. I still have them actually. They have been sitting forever, but this is a really nice pair and it looks to be dead stock. It's an all gray pair, so these will be a little easier to sell. Let's check GOAT and StockX and see if the same thing happens with the pricing of pairs. You'll also see these pop up on the screen at the top, what is it, right corner or left corner for you guys, one of the two, and it'll tell you kind of what pairs I have, what pairs are available, and how much I decided to price these at. Right now this pair on GOAT is 198, and then on StockX, let's see here, that's 7, and then on, see, here's another example on StockX. These are at $292. Last sale was $89, so I don't think they're gonna sell for that. And then same thing with, but then on GOAT it's 198. So with this doesn't look like to be too damaged. Well, it does have a little bit of a damaged box, but if it wasn't damaged, I would probably post this one on StockX and then also post it on GOAT as well, but focus my pricing a little lower than the lowest ask on StockX compared to GOAT, because right now GOAT has them at 198, StockX has them at 292. If I can make an extra $40 and maximize my profit, that's what I'm going to do for these pairs. Obviously, like if one of you guys came up to me and you asked for a little bit better of a deal, I'm always willing to work and try to meet like the last like sale range or try to meet the lowest ask, things like that. I'm always willing to do that, but it's just one of those things like for you guys, as you guys become resellers or you're trying to sell more shoes, do that. Look into the market and make sure that you're getting the maximum value out of your shoes so you can continue to invest and continue to make more money. And that's something that I've always done, and it has really benefited for me, because sometimes there's some NMDs that, like for example, that on StockX they're super cheap, but on GOAT they're super expensive, and sometimes on GOAT they sell. So you never know what's going to happen. But with that being said, if you guys like this new way of doing things where I look up the prices, let me know. I know on my phone it's not as efficient. I couldn't get a laptop or have someone else look it up for me. But as of right now, that's let me know if you like that new style, so you guys can kind of get instant feedback of how I decide to price these shoes and things like that. But you'll see more, and I'll put on the screen how much exactly I priced each one. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys are in the Chicagoland area or decided to go to Sneaker Fest, make sure to say what's up to me. I'll have a table. Me and my little brother and one of my friends will be there. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, it's all love. Peace.